Hi, Todd Burns here with CMBecker. Today I'm going to show you our new draft cleaning system. I think you're really going to like it. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the top off this tower so that we can see the beer lines inside of here. And then I'm going to explain, first of all, how we set this up to be clean. And this would be true of pretty much any cleaning machine where you're circulating cleaning solution. You basically take jumpers here and you put one on each faucet so that they're flowing through. And then you have an inlet and an outlet. Then you also have down here the beer lines that would be going to your back room or the bottom of your kegerator or whatever, wherever your kegs are. So these are very short, but they could be, 50 foot long or even longer than that. So it doesn't matter. This machine, one of the advantages is that it's very powerful and you can raise the PSI on it. So you can go with beer lines that have a very long distance and actually be able to put those in a circulation cleaning and clean them very well. So that's one of what I would say is three advantages of this machine is the power of it. It's very price competitive compared to other machines that wouldn't be able to clean as many or as long of lines. So I think that's a huge benefit. The other benefit is that it reverses. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. And you can see as we do this that it's running the line and it's basically going this direction, but I can switch this and now it's going the other direction. And what that does is it gets in all the nooks and crannies and it allows you to clean better because you're reversing the direction. So if you're using, whether you're using an alkaline cleaner, an acid cleaner, or what kind of cleaning you're doing, it doesn't matter. You say you run it for 15 minutes, you can actually, during that time, reverse it several times so that you've got the flow going in different directions for better cleaning. The third advantage, and this is really cool, is you can add sponges to this cleaning system. So originally they used a ball sponge. Very, very effective, works great in Europe, not so good in the United States because we don't just use one size beer line like they do. When they're using flow control faucets, what they're often doing is they have everything is the same beer line, from the trunk line coming from your long draw all the way to your faucet. Whereas in the United States, we tend to use jumpers, and we tend to use choke lines at the end and that sort of thing. So you've got different sizes. What's great about these is that they will go through different sizes, and then they offer them in several sizes to get as close as you can to cleaning your smallest size. I would have found that really the 10 and the 8 are the most used. I'm going to go ahead and put a 10 millimeter in right now. The 15 millimeter is huge, but it would be useful in certain situations. All you have to do is just unhook. It doesn't even matter which side. You unhook either side and you stick that sponge in there, just like that. So in the next section, I'm going to show you how it works going through the sponge. And I'm also going to put some different colors in here so we can kind of see how it works when it's in operation. All right, let's clean those lines. So I'm going to turn it on. And it's circulating here. So we've got our cleaning solution in here. It circulates through. You remember we put the sponge in earlier. I'm going to go ahead and shoot that sponge through the lines. You can see it going through all these lines and all the lines below. When I do it this time, I'm going to slow it down a little bit, which you normally wouldn't do, but this is just for the video so that maybe we can see that going through a little better. It's just going from one side to the other. It's totally independent of the inlet and the outlet on this system. So I think what would be helpful now is I'm going to show you this with some different colors so you can see how the line goes through and how the sponge goes around. So we're just going to reverse this, put it in this one, and when we turn it on, I'm going to go ahead and shoot that sponge out. But you can see how it's going through here, and at the same time, it's filling up every one of these so that you get that circulation. And then also, when you want to, you can shoot that sponge through to get that extra bit of scrubbing. Remember, you don't have to run that sponge all the time. You'd probably just do it a couple of times, take it out, and then circulate for 15 minutes or however long you normally would when you're cleaning a line with whatever cleaner you happen to be using. So now that we've got that, I'm gonna put it over here and run it through one more time with a different color so you can kind of see that clearing out. And at the same time, we can run that sponge through there at the same time. So now all of our lines have been cleaned in 2 different directions. And again, you probably want to do it longer than that, but that's the whole idea, is that you get extra length with the line, you get the sponge to do extra cleaning, and you get the reversal. So all those things combined give you really nice clean lines. I think you're going to love this system.